I think it's really important to get out and meet people. I've probably learnt more about that from being in Winebank than I have in any other business I've been in. But it doesn't matter that it is a social sort of a business here. As a builder, I should have spent more time getting out to meet more people and making an effort in those areas, and that would have benefited the building business. I mean, our building business is a good business, but the more people you meet, the more times your phone rings. All these things come from knowing people.
Good people, either suppliers, either your customers, either your employees, no matter who it is, your mentors, your people giving you advice. That is the key to running a good business.
Have passion. If you don't have passion for what you're about to go into as a business, don't do it. Even if you're half-hearted, don't do it, because when you're working 100 hours a week for that business and you don't love what it is you're actually doing it, you hate it, like, I don't know, digging chicken manure or whatever, I don't know, but it's going to be pretty hard to get up and go to work 100 hours a week or whatever it is you need to do the job and get it done if you don't love it or are inspired by it or passionate about it.
Be really clear about the outcomes that you want to achieve, and to make sure that those outcomes include an understanding of of how your business will impact on people outside of your business, so your family, your friends and your community. And don't just say, I want to run my business because I want a great lifestyle. Actually make the outcomes measurable. So is it that you want to be at home 3 nights a week to put the kids to bed? Is it that you want to be able to go running 3 mornings a week? Is it that you want to be able to go on holiday for 3 months of the year?
I think the number one would be always act in the best interests for the client and the candidates. So always have them as the number one priority and then work back from there.
Write down some goals. I would be very impressed if a business could say, here are 5 things that I want to achieve over the next 12 months. There's nothing better than targets in business. You know, we can't just do darts and, you know, sort of try and hope for the best. We need to be 12 months down the track and go back and say, okay, how did we go? Did we achieve those goals? And every month you need to be checking in.
Do your due diligence, borrow money. You know, if you've done your sums right and you can borrow some money, don't be scared to borrow money, because it is so slow if you're trying to earn the money first before you spend it. So borrow the money, put in place the things you need in place, you know, plant, equipment, whatever it might be, but don't be scared. If the bank thinks you're worthwhile, it will be worthwhile.
When you come to a point where you're ready to hire staff, make sure that you're very aware and conscious of the process and that you're hiring the right people and then treating them well when they're on board to keep them happy.
You've got to have a really good support crew behind you. You do need to have supportive family, kids, parents, friends, everybody that knows what you're doing and why you're doing it and that they get you, because you do make a lot of sacrifices when you start a small business up, and to try and justify that to people at home, your own support crew, as well as to yourself and everybody else at work, you just can't do it. You've got to have people around you saying, yep, we get you, we understand, we know why you like it, we get what's going on.
Cash flow is king, obviously. Cash flow will, as long as you monitor it and take it and try not to turn into the wealthiest person in the world in the first 12 months. You know, you hear people say, oh, you know, most businesses don't make money the first 12 months. Well, that's ridiculous. Well, I don't know why you can't make money on day one, as long as you're controlling it. So look at your cash flows. If you set your cash flow, stick to it. And if you don't, there's going to be a reason for it. So cash flow I would put very high up the top somewhere.
Profitability is really important, and there is a perception out there that if you run your own business, you will make more money than someone who is an employee. And what's interesting is there's a lot of clients that I work with actually make less money, but the perception is that they're making more because they're a business owner. So before you start out, make sure that profit is something that you can actually make.
Allow a little bit of personality to come out in your business. Sometimes a business is a reflection of you. I tried not to allow design experts to become the Tim Gentle show. And that was really hard to do at the start, because at the start I was the business. But now there's 14 staff and well over 500 clients. I don't want those clients ringing me. I want those clients ringing design experts.
Not leaving finances to your accountant. We feel it's really important to be on top of where you are financially at all times, and to be very aware of cash flow. Cash flow is something that lots of people don't think about before they start a business, but realising that the money in the bank isn't necessarily your own to spend, and making sure that you're aware of up and coming expenses.
Listen to your customers. If the customers aren't coming, there's a reason they're not coming. Maybe you're opening for the wrong hours, maybe you're supplying the wrong product, maybe your pricing's not quite correct. Talk to your customers, ask them what they want, because without a customer, you just don't have a business.
Make sure that they've got really sound administration systems. If you've got good administration systems in place, it means that you can actually take yourself out of the business and it can run without you. So that means it's the difference between having a job and having a business.
Work hard. You have to work hard. I can't think of anyone I know who's successful, whether it be in business or sport or whatever it might be. People don't succeed if they don't work hard. You know, you might have a hidden talent or a gift or whatever it might be, but still, the people who are successful with that work hard.
You need to really believe in yourself. You really need to just go for it and try not to doubt yourself. You can do anything. Set your mind to it and you can do it, but you've got to believe in yourself.